This video is created solely for entertainment purposes and does not infringe upon any copyrights. All content is based on legends and folklore, and every effort has been made to ensure that no copyrighted material is used. We respect the intellectual property of others and aim to provide a fun and engaging experience for our viewers. Sit back, relax, and let the stories unfold as we journey into the realm of myths and mysteries. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the blood-soaked fields of Gettysburg. A chill wind whispered through the trees, carrying with it the echoes of battle long past. The spirits of fallen soldiers stirred, restless in their eternal slumber. As night fell, the atmosphere grew heavy with the weight of history. Lanterns flickered in the darkness, illuminating the graves of those who had perished in the conflict. The air was thick with the scent of gunpowder and death, a grim reminder of the horrors that had unfolded on these hallowed grounds. From the depths of the forest, strange sounds echoed through the night. Whispers carried on the wind, mingling with the mournful cries of the fallen. Shadows danced among the trees, their movements fluid and unpredictable. It was as if the very earth itself was alive with the echoes of the past. Visitors to the battlefield spoke of eerie encounters, of footsteps echoing in empty corridors and spectral apparitions appearing in the dead of night. Some claimed to have seen the ghostly figure of a soldier, wandering the fields in search of something lost. Others spoke of mysterious lights and unexplained phenomena that defied rational explanation. Legend spoke of a curse that had befallen Gettysburg, a curse born of bloodshed and sorrow. It was said that the souls of the fallen remained trapped within the earth, doomed to wander the battlefield for all eternity. Those who dared to trespass upon their domain risked awakening the wrath of the restless dead. Despite the danger, curiosity drew brave souls to the haunted battlefield, eager to glimpse the other side. They ventured forth into the darkness, armed with little more than courage and a thirst for adventure. Each step brought them closer to the heart of the mystery, closer to the truth that lay hidden beneath the surface. As they journeyed deeper into the heart of the battlefield, the air grew thick with anticipation. Every rustle of leaves, every whisper of the wind seemed to carry with it a message from beyond the grave. The spirits watched in silence, their spectral eyes following the intruders as they pressed onward. Suddenly, a chill swept through the air, causing the flames of the lanterns to flicker and die. In the darkness, the sound of footsteps echoed, growing louder with each passing moment. Panic seized the group as they realized they were not alone. Something was out there, something that did not belong in this world. With trembling hands, the adventurers reached for their weapons, preparing to confront whatever lurked in the darkness. But before they could react, a voice cut through the silence, echoing with an otherworldly power. It spoke of pain and suffering, of souls trapped in eternal torment. It was the voice of the battlefield itself, crying out for release. Suddenly, the ground began to shake, sending tremors rippling through the earth. The air crackled with energy, and a blinding light filled the sky. The adventurers watched in awe as the spirits of the battlefield rose from their graves, their forms shimmering with an otherworldly glow. It was as if the very fabric of reality was being torn asunder. In a panic, the adventurers fled, their hearts pounding in their chests as they raced through the darkness. Behind them, the spirits of the battlefield gave chase, their unearthly cries echoing in the night. It was a race against time as the living and the dead clashed in a battle for survival. As they ran, the ground beneath their feet began to crumble, threatening to swallow them whole. With nowhere left to turn, the adventurers found themselves standing on the edge of a vast chasm, its depths shrouded in darkness. It was a leap of faith, a plunge into the unknown. With a desperate cry, they leaped into the void, plunging into the darkness below. For a moment, time seemed to stand still as they fell, their screams lost in the howling wind. And then, with a sudden jolt, they hit the ground, the impact sending shockwaves rippling through their bodies. Miraculously, they survived the fall, their bodies battered but unbroken. As they struggled to their feet, they found themselves in a strange and unfamiliar place. It was a world unlike any they had ever seen, a realm of shadows and whispers. And looming in the distance, they saw the ruins of an ancient city, its spires reaching towards the heavens. With a sense of awe, they ventured forth into the heart of the city, their footsteps echoing through the empty streets. Everywhere they looked, they saw signs of a once great civilization, now reduced to rubble and dust. It was a haunting reminder of the passage of time, of the inevitable decay that awaited all things. But as they delved deeper into the city, they began to sense a presence watching them from the shadows. It was a feeling of unease, of being watched by unseen eyes. They quickened their pace, eager to escape the oppressive atmosphere that hung over the city like a shroud. Suddenly, they heard a voice calling out to them from the darkness, a voice filled with sorrow and regret. It spoke of a city once filled with life and laughter, now reduced to ruin by the folly of man. It was the voice of the city itself, reaching out across the ages to tell its story. With mounting horror, the adventurers realized the truth of what had happened to the city. It had been destroyed by war, its inhabitants driven mad by greed and ambition. Now, their restless spirits haunted the ruins, trapped for all eternity in a world of their own making. Determined to uncover the city's secrets, the adventurers pressed onward, their resolve strengthened by the knowledge that they were the first living souls to set foot in this cursed place in centuries. They would not be deterred by fear or superstition. They would uncover the truth, no matter the cost. As they journeyed deeper into the heart of the city, they discovered a hidden chamber buried beneath the ruins. Inside, they found ancient artifacts and relics, each one telling a story of a time long past. It was a treasure trove of knowledge, a glimpse into the mysteries of a forgotten age. But their joy was short-lived, for they soon realized that they were not alone in the chamber. From the shadows emerged a figure clad in tattered robes, its eyes burning with an otherworldly fire. It was the guardian of the city, a being of immense power and ancient wisdom. With a voice that echoed like thunder, the guardian spoke, warning the adventurers of the dangers that lay ahead. It told them of the city's dark history, of the wars and betrayals that had brought about its downfall. And it warned them that to continue their quest was to invite doom upon themselves and all who followed. But the adventurers would not be swayed, for they had come too far to turn back now. With steely resolve, they stood their ground, determined to uncover the truth, no matter the cost. And so, with weapons drawn and hearts filled with courage, they prepared to face whatever lay ahead. And so the battle began, a clash of steel and sorcery that shook the very foundations of the city. Lightning crackled in the sky as the adventurers fought valiantly against the Guardian's onslaught. It was a battle of wills as much as weapons, a test of strength and resolve. But despite their best efforts, the adventurers found themselves outmatched by the Guardian's power. With a mighty roar, it unleashed a wave of energy that sent them flying across the chamber, their bodies broken and battered. It seemed as though all hope was lost. But then, from the depths of their despair, a voice cried out, a voice filled with determination and defiance. It was the voice of the city itself, calling out to the adventurers to rise up and fight. And with a newfound sense of purpose, they rose to their feet, ready to face their destiny. With a battle cry that echoed across the city, the adventurers charged forward, their weapons flashing in the darkness as they struck at the Guardian with all their might. It was a desperate gambit, a last-ditch effort to turn the tide of battle in their favor. And then, with a final, decisive blow, the Guardian was vanquished, its form dissipating into the ether. The city was saved, its curse broken at last. The adventurers stood victorious, their names forever etched into the annals of history as the heroes who had saved the lost city of Atlantis. And as the sun rose on the horizon, casting its golden light across the ruins of the city, the adventurers knew that their journey was at an end. They had faced the darkness and emerged victorious, their courage and determination shining like a beacon in the night. And though the city would remain forever lost, its memory would live on in the hearts of all who had witnessed its tale. With one last look back at the ruins of the city, the adventurers turned and walked away, their hearts heavy with the weight of all they had seen and experienced. But they knew that they had done what was right, that they had saved not only the city, but countless lives that had been touched by its story. And so, with heads held high, they journeyed forth into the unknown, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest uploads. Your support means the world to us as we continue to explore the fascinating world of legends and folklore. See you next time on Spooky Stories from the States.